Hello Mobby players, it is I, Azurixrin from the Alexina server. Anyway, this video is about the memory book update. I know this is really late and I am too late and you guys have probably hit 5,000 already. And sorry about that. Anyways, yeah, the memory book update is a really much needed update for the American player base. A lot of the game content is really accessible to late game and end game players, and in my opinion, the difference between mid game and late game is really just the experience between players. That's really about it, whereas the difference between late game and end game is gear. Anyways, onwards to utilizing the memoir. If you are still under 1,000, if you are a new player as of watching this video, whatever you do not reach level 1,000. Do not pass go and do not collect $200. Now, see, the reason I say this is because at level 1,000 you lose the ability to go to Duncan and reset your skills, and that is a really crucial part in skill ranking in the early game. Now, see, your people say that this is not really worth doing because you can get to level 5,000 easily, therefore under a 2x AP event, that means you get 10,000 AP, right? Well, I would agree with that. However, if you were to abuse resets, you can gain an additional 4,600 AP. Therefore, when you abuse level 5,000 under a 2x AP event, that means that you get 14,600 AP. So, like, isn't that technically better? Yes, that really is, but do people really care about that? I have no idea why they don't. But anyways, let's get on to the video. What you really want to do is, honestly speaking, get to level 700 off of the memoirs. So for the first few memoirs, you can actually just rebirth every single time you get to 123 until you get to like 600 or 700, and then around then you want to do as many memoir quests as you can to get to level 200. While you're at level 200, you get an additional skill training modifier that affects the experience. Now, so here's the difference between the experience and the skill training is that it will affect this value right here, whereas skill training affects the training counts requirement. So effectively speaking, it's really nice for skill training. And it will stack with skill XP reforges as well, and it's all multiplicative. And it's really nice for skill training. You can breeze through any talent to expert. Now, the reason why you want to get to expert is that the rewarding system that Nexon has implemented a few years ago is that when you reach specific talent levels, you get AP for reaching those levels. And when you hit expert, you get a total amount of 230 AP per expert talent. And that is really great. We have 20 talents right now, so therefore you can get up to 4,600 AP when you get expert all talents. So the method of abusing this, what you want to do is train specific skills, and then you'll get to expert talent, such as, for example, herbalism. All you really need is rank 1 production mastery, which you can do with just spamming paper cranes, and then go and get herbalism to rank 8, and that's about it. You can achieve this pretty damn quickly at level 200 under 2x talent bonus. And if you happen to be able to get your hands on a blue prism or a life training potion or a completion potion, it makes it so much faster. And as of making this video, tomorrow will be the 27th. That will be the start of 2x skill training. So that right there is an additional 4x skill training modifier. If you do not have anything else, it's 8x if you have a life pot, 16x if you have a completion pot, and 32x if you have a blue prism, and more so if you happen to have all these additional skill modifiers. And that's really about it. You just want to streamline skill progression as fast as possible during these times. And while we're doing the memoirs, or as the example video, I'm here on my Mari Giant. I'm just doing memoirs to get as much AP as I can while it's still 2 times AP. And then after I reach level 700 or so, I'm just saving all these rebirth pots from memoirs just so I can abuse them to rebirth into the talents and get as much AP from talents as necessary as possible. Personally speaking, you don't need to get all 20 talents expert, even though it is possible to do so. I personally don't think it's necessary. You just want to streamline whichever talents you need for your skill set or your preferred skill set. And that's really about it. Yamanoki is a great player of Mabi. He has made a skills training guide for all skills, and I will be linking that down in the description below. And if you are reading the script for this, it is also in that document. I will also be leaving a link down to the Nexon page for their master plan event, so you guys can just go check out when there's going to be 2 times XP or when there's going to be 2 times AP. That way you guys can track that on your own appropriately. And that is all. Thank you for watching. If there's anything you'd like me to make a video about, feel free to comment that down below. Like, comment, sub for more videos, and have a great weekend, day, or whenever you're watching this.
Grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut shells. Oh yeah, finally, he's here for you. It's the last member of the DK crew. This gong's so strong, it isn't funny. Can make a Kremlin cry out for money. Can't pick up a boulder with relative ease. Makes crushing rocks seem such a breeze. He may move slow, he can't jump high, but this gong's one hell of a guy. Walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells. Grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut shells. Oh yeah, walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells. Grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut shells. Walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells. Grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut shells. Oh yeah, walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells. Grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut shells. Oh yeah. Come on, Cranky, take it to the fridge.
Goodies, how they make my stomach turn. I want a little secret that'll really make them cry. It's a nasty kind of magic from a special kind of art.
He has no style. He has no grace. This Kong has a funny face. He can handstand when he needs to and stretch his arms out just for you. Inflate himself just like a balloon. This crazy Kong just digs his tune. DK, Donkey Kong, DK, Donkey Kong is here. He has no style. He has no grace. This Kong has a funny face. He can handstand when he needs to and stretch his arms out just for you. Inflate himself just like a balloon. This crazy
again. In 100 years!
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get the game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. Only shooting stars break the mold. It's a cool place, and they say it gets colder. You're bundled up now, wait till you get older. But the media men beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. The world's on fire, how about yours? That's the way I like it, and I'll never get bored. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. Only shooting stars break the mold. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars. Somebody once asked, could I spare some change for gas? I need to get myself away from this place. I said, yep, what a concept. I could use a little fuel myself, and we could all use a little change. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I'll hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold.
Listen closely.
I walk the lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's home to me, and I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone.
Oh, I never expected you to run away and leave me feeling this way.
I walk up,
Your meow right now would sound like music to me.
I walk up.
Please come home, 'cause I miss you, Gary.
So she said, what's the problem, baby? What's the problem? I don't know. Well, maybe I'm in love. Think about it every time I think about it. Can't stop thinking about it. I'm tired of being what you want me to be. Feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. Don't know what you're expecting of me.